Hey guys, if you're buying a property here in the Florida Keys, you're going to want to stick around because some new ordinance came out, and as a buyer, you need to be aware of these. So make sure you stay tuned. All right, so today we're going over a brand new ordinance that just came out last week for the unincorporated areas of Monroe County. So we're talking like about Big Pine, Key Largo, Ramrod, Summerlin, those areas. Marathon is not included because Marathon's its own city, like the Village as well. Layton, those areas are not included because they are not a part of the unincorporated Monroe County. If you want a copy of the full ordinance, I'm going to put a link down below so you can click it and you can read it for yourself. But in short, what this new ordinance says is that before a property can be transferred to another buyer, so you're the buyer, the seller has to undergo an inspection on their property. If they have a downstairs enclosure, which is below flood, that was built after June 15th, 1973. So that date seems like a little random to me because, the flood maps didn't come out until 74. But anyway, that's the date that they picked. So the seller is supposed to have an inspection 180 days actually per the ordinance prior to selling the property. So now if you're a buyer and you go to a property and they have a downstairs enclosure. So we're talking about like the space underneath the house. Typically, the houses are on stilts, and then they have like a storage area. So we're talking about that area. In the county, it can only be 299 feet right now. So you might see some larger ones, but that was, before they had created the 299, limit. So the seller has supposed to get these inspected to make sure they're compliant. So basically the county wants to put the responsibility on the sellers to have these downstairs enclosures compliant, because a lot of people are putting bathrooms and bedrooms and full-on living spaces, and a downstairs enclosure is only supposed to be for storage only. They're not supposed to have your washer and dryer in there. They're not supposed to be an AC in there. It's supposed to be storage only. It's supposed to have some vents, so if the water comes in, the water can just flow out or break away walls. So there's all these, other little, codes and things that are required. So now, prior to 180 days prior to, the ordinance says the seller has to have these inspected. So they're basically trying to get rid of those illegal disclosures and make sure that people are following them, and they're going to do this on the transfer of sale. So if you're a buyer and you purchase a property that has this downstairs enclosure, you're going to need to ask if the seller had this inspection yet. Now, currently, since this is like brand new, you can call the county right now today. Today's like March 16th. If you call today, nobody is there to even assist with you. They don't even know how to order this inspection. So there's no like systems and processes in place. So the seller can't even comply with it. So what we've done and our company has done is come up with some language to insert into our contracts to protect both the seller and the buyer, because there's some pretty big recourse that a buyer could take on the seller if they don't have these inspections done. So we just want to make sure that both parties are aware and understand what's happening here. So we just kind of want to disclose. So anyway, this is big news for anybody that's purchasing property or buying or selling their property here, because sellers, now you are going to be on the hook for this. In the next 3 to 4 weeks, the county was supposed to get back to us and tell us how they're gonna administer this ordinance, and how people can call up and ask for an inspection. So we're kind of like waiting to hear from that. I don't think this is gonna go away. I think that the county wants to get rid of these downstairs enclosures that are illegal, and I think it has to do partially with them wanting to get our CRS, the community rating system, up higher and kind of get our local people a better discount on insurance. So it's maybe like one of the things that they're doing to get the ratings up. So just some really good information, really big news, I would say, for the real estate world here down in the Keys. So if you're buying or selling your property down here, you got to know about this ordinance. If you have any more questions, give us a call. We'll be happy to answer them. And you can read more at our website at movingtothefloridakeys.com. So anyway, just wanted to share with you. So anyway, have a great day. Bye.